And since the music was too loud, last video I made trying to show how to use a lot of this stuff, I figured I'd hurry up and make another one. Maybe this will help out. This is the compost machine. You can put just about anything in it, but I use straw. It tends to be the cheapest. It used to make wood chips, that's why it'll show wood chips. I converted it to make manure. And the language there in German, I just never changed it. Of course, I got it off of Marhu's site. And like I said, manure was more important with the soil mods. Anyway, like I said, you can put just about anything: beet pulp, straw, grass, chaff. I think you can put potatoes and things like that in it, but I use the cheap stuff. So that's what you do. You put stuff in it, and it makes manure, and we'll get manure. It makes about 150,000 tons an hour. As you can see, we're loading manure with it. Now, the manure can be sold directly behind the machine right there at the first garden center area there. You'll get more money for it here, of course, or you can use it to spread on the fields. Hence the soil mod. To me, it was more important to have it. So it works out pretty good because the cows don't make enough. I think I have 500 or 700 cows, but 700, but I use a lot of manure. In the PDA menu, in the demands, the fruit demands, I actually had to change the name to this machine to Garden Center. I could have named it anything really, but it was in the garden, so Garden Center, so that's why I named it. But it shows the demand. Of course, you sell the manure here, and you can see the price. The other mod that was added was the beet pulp machine. It's more of a novelty. I was going to use it to feed cattle and things like that, but it just seemed like there would just be too much editing. The next thing is the beet pulp machine. You can actually load it with potatoes or sugar beets. It's going to make it where the beet pulp you could feed the cattle, but it just seemed like it wouldn't make a difference. More or less a novelty. You can just unload it, pull here the triggers out wide enough, and or load it with a shovel. Alright, let's try this again. So, probably need to move that. Anyway, I took a trailer there. I took a trailer and just changed the commodity, or added commodity as one of the things it would load, and of course that was beet pulp. Now you can dump this behind the garden center, the manure compost machine, or it's a little laggy by that thing, or you can dump it for storage to use later. You can dump it behind it to sell it, or dump it in it to create manure. It's just like I say, that's to me, after adding it and using it, it's more of a novelty. It doesn't serve a real big purpose. Of course, everyone knows how to unload out of the bins. Unload. I did get a question how to get unload out of there. Someone else answered it for me. It was good. Let's see, what else do we have here? I placed all of these fertilizer tanks around the map simply because of the soil mod. You have to be near one to change, or of course you got to be near it to load it, but you have to load it with NPK, load it, fill it up. Depending on what fruit, you can't leave it, depending on what fruits you have planted, is what fertilizer, but PK and N, you got A, B, C, pesticide, and then AA, BB, and CC is like a double. And that of course is water, and that of course will kill everything, plants and crops. And I was using, I think I was spraying PK on this field earlier, so. Now if you can see in the right hand corner, the soil pH, the slight acidity, moisture, nutrients, and weed infestation. I've done sprayed it, and I usually spray with a double, so I had 3 days. I've done got a day on it. Takes about 3 to 4 days to harvest this stuff, or for it to grow fully grown if you use the soil mod. But as you walk around, the numbers have changed somewhat. Alt, and not that one, maybe, yeah, Alt, left Alt, and I is a shortcut key. If you see, it shows the acidity, whatever. You see the yellow dots, and when you press Alt I again, it shows moisture, which is purple. Again is green, and then the last one is green also. That kind of gives a little broader area of how your soil is looking. And of course, Alt I, get it back off. So, and the soil moisture help file was in the download map. I suggest if you use it to read it. I did not include cotton and sorghum, I believe, as a fruit on it. So you can actually spray anything. If the fruit's not listed on what will kill it, you can spray anything and it will not kill it. So I've added it to my map. I just forgot about it when I did the original upload, the first upload. If I do another version of this, it'll be included, but it's pretty easy. Just go in and edit it if you read the soil mod. And of course, everybody knows where this is. The butchers, where you sell your pigs, cows, and chicken. I was trying to clear this forest out. I was needing money. I've made a few million clearing it out, so I kind of don't need no money now. Someone asked me about making the moving the where he could get his tractor in, where Courseplay could unload the silo. I never thought about it. I forgot about it. It was something I had trouble with in 13, getting it to work correctly, but yeah, it was just me, operator error, I'm sure. But we decided to move it and let the farmer just unload the BGA for us, and that works out pretty good, especially if you got something else to do. That right there is something I was actually testing for another map. I thought about putting in this one, but this is actually on hydraulics. This gate, when I get the animation code put in, this will actually lift up. I was thinking about on the new map. I was going to test it in this map to see how it worked. Everybody does not know how to use this. This is a mixed ration machine. All you have to do is put silage here, hay here, or grass, I'm sorry, grass, hay, whatever, and straw here, and it will mix for you. you look at the top, it's got 30,000 mixed ration. It gives actually how the hay looks like. So I'll put some hay in there. If you notice, the light's red. That means it's not working. And anyway, when it turns green, it's making mixed ration. Can't remember how much it'll hold total, but these IT runners 45. I think you can put 50 in it. But anyway. Green means it's working. A ticker will flash across the screen telling you if it's empty. But you can move this arm around a little bit too. And out. So let's see what else. Everyone knows how to fill up slurry. So you can fill slurry up, and I'll show you where to sell it or how to sell it. This tractor is a cat. Or in the trailers, a cat pack. Somebody had posted a link on American Eagles Modding when they asked a question. I was using a different trailer, but these are pretty nice. Get a pack actually with several in it. But anyway, you fill it up. I'll show you how to sell that also. Once you get yourself established, you can afford to buy fertilizer, but just in case you make too much of this, you can sell it right here. Trigger somewhere. I think I've got it. Probably should make the trigger bigger. There it goes. This trailer is closer to the front, and then of course you get paid for it. 1809 is too bad right now. And then over at the BGA, if you're producing a lot of it there, of course you can sell it too, or put it on the fields.